Salute everyone. I trust all is well with you and your loved ones out there. So I am back for a part 2 concerning Rich Homie Quan. There's a lot about this situation that's not sitting well with me. I heard the baby mom's 911 and everyone is speculating that maybe she was too calm. She didn't seem like she cared enough. I mean, when there's trauma like this, you don't know what it could be, right? So I'm not putting anything out there. I'm not, suggesting, oh, she's too calm, so she must be the culprit. I just know that something isn't sitting right with this case. I heard the 911 call. I heard his brother found him. I heard what his brother said. It was unusual. But this is a key word when he says he found his brother in an unusual state, which was on the floor with food in his mouth. But I'm not here to judge the brother or the baby mama. I'm just speculating. I am, just on YouTube. Also, as entertainment purpose only. This is all allegedly, right? But I am guided by my own ancestors, my higher self, and my spirits. And I always channel my higher self before I tap into anything else. So, and my cards are my tools. So, from the last stuff that I picked up, which was the first layout, it did suggest that something was tampered with. Something he took has been tampered with. His homegoing was beautiful, by the way. But this is still tugging at me like, man, there's more to this story. I heard about the takedown with the connects in Atlanta or Georgia, wherever this connection is that he was also friends with, right? And they could be totally separated. But when the cards lay out the way that they do, again, I have to trust what it is that I pull. I have to trust what it is that comes out before I just, be out here all willy-nilly saying just anything. Again, I have an objective perspective and I try to stay out of it and let the cards lay out the way they are and just one word hitters. And then I just connect from there along with my own intuitive ability. So what we're going to do again is lay out a next spread, layering on top of the first one to see what comes out this time. Okay, I don't like to put too much because then it gets watered down. I haven't seen too much in the news because that too can infiltrate my own train of thinking, my way of thinking, or even downloads. So I'm just freestyling on my own here. And whatever comes out, comes out. And whatever you guys know out there, you could put the pieces to the puzzle together. Okay? I trust that this will help. So this is another quick spread on Rich Homie Quan. What happened? What was the situation surrounding this area? How did surrounding his death? Like, what was going on? Because could it have been he overdosed? Allegedly, all of this is allegedly once again. And I know that, when it comes to rap artists and with habits or addictions or whatever, this is the first thing they always run to. And when I mean they, I'm talking about the powers that be. Let's not get it twisted. We are operating in a machine with higher energies above us, and we can actually go higher than them once we know what we're dealing with. But a lot of this stuff is surrounded by the way of numbers. And you don't have to be a conspiracy to see it, a conspiracy theorist to see it, but you can't deny a lot of this stuff either. Okay, and be blinded with what's going on. The streets talking, things talk, people talk. People who are tapped in get information through their dreams or their channeling or their writing they're channeling through writing. It could come through many different ways. But let's get on with this spread and see what will be the next spread, that the next messages that need to come out for Rich Homie. What is it that the guides and the ancestors want to say? My higher self want to pass on to me. His higher self telling my higher self. However it may lay out, let's lay it out. And my condolences again to his family, to his father, to his, loved ones, and his children, because they are going to see this later. So I don't want to say too much. I do want to keep it cordial and stay objective. I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to do none of that. I'm just here to be a messenger for those who cannot speak for themselves. And that's it. That's all. And the glove. This is my glove for my hand. So please ignore it. Okay, so let's go. What is the messages that need to come through? Rich Homie Quan. Okay, near home flipped over. Maybe someone traveled to him that lives near home. Then I got siblings. Siblings popped out. So off the bat, we have someone that lives near home that may have traveled. We have movement. Movement, it could have been that the sibling moved him from what the sibling said. But, let's go further. We have a child popping up. A child of someone. We have the liar. Somebody is lying here. Then we have father, son. Kill. Mental anguish. I do remember this popping up last time. And now we have future. Last time was present. So, okay, right off the bat, there was some type of travel, some type of movement that happened. It could even represent, his brother moving him from the floor to the couch, or someone that lives near him, came to visit him, traveled through him. This could also be connected to his siblings, but this is his soul line, and these are the secret position here. So somebody is lying. Somebody right here in these positions connected to him is not being honest. Okay? They're not being honest. Then we have the father, son, the child. This is somebody's child. Okay, father, son. This in the recent past, this is a father. He is a father to children. He also is a child of a father. All right, but then we have the lion going on. We have kill here. Kill being the ending position. In the past, some mental anguish took place. And then we have future coming up. But let's go more. Excuse the background. Yeah, reading. Clarify home. So could he have been socializing? This is like a group of people, more than one person. Someone socializing near home. Could it have been before he got home something took place? Weapon. Victim. you know, so what I'm picking up here again, his siblings is popping up. Maybe the siblings is also feeling like the victim, or he could have been a victim of his own siblings. This can go either way, but in this hidden position, somebody could have been a victim to these siblings, or maybe the siblings did something. I am not putting anything out there. This is all allegedly, but the cards fall out the way they fall out for a reason. Car as the weapon. A weapon, a car, some type of movement. Then we have psyop. So this is saying that there is psychological games being played. Everything is not what it is. There is deception around his death. Someone wanting power. Someone wanting to take power, have control and power over this child here, which could represent him because he is the person and the victim in question. Like, we're trying to figure out what happened. Then I have rape. Rape, molest, tampered with, something being violated. Okay? It doesn't necessarily have to be sexual, but something was tampered with. Something was, like I said, molested. I can't pick up the other word for that right now, but something was molested. Something was tampered with. Something has been violated. So we have rape here, father and son. This is giving me a male energy. So right now, our male energy is on the board. Last time it was female. School. So this is about somebody educating themselves, or this even could represent the mom, right? Taking her child to school, as she has said in her 911 calling or whatever. But, you know, it's falling here on the sun line. On the soul line. But it's sitting here with kill. This can represent that someone who wanted to do some harm to him educated themselves in regards to him. They know something about him. They have knowledge of him. They have knowledge of his whereabouts. They have knowledge of his weaknesses. That's the vibration of this energy. Someone was very upset. There was a lot of mental anguish going on, and that was the vibration of this energy that took place. So this means that spies watching, somebody's going to be watching, people are watching, the news are watching, the streets are watching. There's a whole lot of watching going on, but all is not being said here in regards to what happened. We have a psyop, we have a liar. When I say psyop, that means psychological games are being played. You know, we have the child here in the kill. Could it be someone wanting more power? Someone traveling with the child to the school, but what's lying underneath? You know, it could be anything. Could the child have been the weapon? Clear file weapon, please. 1 second. Clear file weapon. What else in here? Sabotage. Was something sabotaged? Was his life sabotaged? Something was sabotaged here. Something went wrong. The school coming up, child, movement. This is his soul line. His child. His baby mom. Kill child. Movement. Sabotage. Weapon. And we already know that they're saying that the drugs was what killed him. But is that true? Clarify victim. Clarify victim. Birth. The birth of something new. Child. The birth of something. Someone giving birth to. Someone wanting to give birth to new things. A new beginning. A new outcome. And this may have also been his dream to birth something new. But all is not being said. Future, spies are watching, streets are watching, people are watching, spies watching. Who else is watching? Switch cards. Let me switch. Foundation. So he could have been, before he came home or something. Where was he? Was he near home? Was he socializing? Who was he hanging with before he traveled? This can also be past, present, future. Okay, but I'm focusing more on this line here that represents him and the people around him during that time, during that particular timeline. We have movement coming up, child coming up, school coming up, sabotage, and a weapon. The weapon could be anything. The weapon could be food. The weapon could be a pill. The weapon could be a gun. The weapon could be cuss words. Like, it could be anything. But there was some type of sabotage that happened. Illegal drugs and addictions is coming up. So this is coming up. And this is what they're using against him. But, sabotaged. Killed. Someone educated themselves on him, knowing his weaknesses or something to that nature. But the school is also popping up on top of the kill. Child, someone wanting power over him, someone wanting to do more harm to him, but it's just nah. It's not sitting right. It's just not sitting right. Someone that's very arrogant too. So with this rape here, someone who was this male-like energy, the son of someone who's very arrogant, did something, molested something, someone who he may have been socializing with, someone near, it could have been from near home, it could have been someone from his own circle, but it's a male energy popping up. And he's very arrogant. Socialize. Near home travel with siblings. The siblings is coming up. Birth siblings. Birth. Is it a birth brother, step brother? Attain. Someone attained something, procured or attained, socialized. Did he travel somewhere with someone to attain something? So all of these are popping up. Birth, victim, sibling. Sitting here on top of the sibling in this position, somebody is lying. Someone's lying. And this is I don't know the situation with him and his brother. Once again, molest came out. Something was tampered with. Popped right out. Clear file molest. Something was tampered with. But illegal drugs and addictions is coming out as well with him, but it was not in good intentions. The intentions was to do this. It was y'all could put the rest together, Okay. Card comes up again. Someone he was traveling with, or someone traveled to him. someone who may have traveled to him from a near area, someone he socializes with, but it's still in the sibling, it's still in the situation line, meaning that this is someone in his circle. Could have been the smoking gun. But here we go with the lion. And they're definitely watching, but what's going to come out in the future? More has to come out. Something may come out more. Some more things is going to have to come out because this was sabotage. Sabotage. Okay. Bloodline. So we have the bloodline popping up. Once again, we have someone, this is talking about family roots, ancestry, people you may have be related to through bloodline, building, but it is pretty much your family tree or someone connected to you through a family tree. So the scarab is about rebirth, okay? Birth, rebirth, or even death. 88. That wanted to come out. Fetus. New information is going to come out soon. So be on the lookout. More information is going to come out from what I'm picking up here. This can also represent pregnancy, child coming in, a new child being birthed. I got a lot of birth here. I don't know if anyone's pregnant, but something is, some more information is about to come out. When I get the fetus, this is talking about developing information coming through. But it also represents new beginnings. The diamond is usually like the soul card, someone who was blessed, someone who had power, someone gifted. And it can also represent someone wanting money or like material gain, So the puppet, mind, manipulation, a lot of manipulation is happening here. Anytime when the puppet comes up, this is talking about psyops, mind games. A lot of mind manipulation, psyop manipulation, changing the story, deception. So this is popping up at the current moment as well. Around sabotage, weapon, maybe maybe something was used as a weapon against him. Someone who may have moved him, because this card doesn't even have to represent a card in the physical. It could just represent movement. Someone who may have moved you. Maybe something was sabotage. Again, this is all allegedly. But the puppet comes up. Mind manipulation, psyop, mind games. The feather, the ancestors, but more messages are going to come through. So this is about messages coming through from the higher realms. So people may be getting downloads from, his guides or him or Kwame himself. But this is a message from beyond coming in. This is him. Kill addictions. And this is his soul line. So he's talking. Like anyone who don't believe that there's a spirit realm is mistaken. But he's talking. How long I got left? Attain their own and socialize. Okay, this is someone he worked with, someone he got money with. When I get the B, this is about teamwork, more than one person, more than one individual involved here. The B represents more than one individual. So this is definitely about teamwork, someone within his team, someone he socializes with is the reason for the B. So something near home. What was that the timeline before he went home? What happened there? Where was he before he got home? Because this is also showing up in the same position. Well, not the same, but work needing to be done. The shovel is about getting work done. This arrogant male energy who has tampered with something, molested something, had to get work done. Could be covering up the truth or digging into truth, or also doing some work, putting some work in. And that is the vibration of this too. But someone holding animosity, someone having mental anguish, and studied him and knew about his movements. They knew how he moved. They pretty much knew his Achilles heels. Then we have a black cat. This can mean misfortune. Normally, to me, this represents a feminine energy. It represents a resurrection of something, something from the past, resurrected itself. This is also the vibration of it. Someone holding mental anguish, didn't let something go that took place in the past as well. Okay, but it also represents misfortune. So someone from his past, someone within his team, someone he socialized with, very close to him. And again, this can be anyone. Pops up. It can represent a feminine energy, but it is showing up as someone resurrecting some mental anguish that took place, still holding on to shit from the past. Holding on to things from the past. Female. Yes, there's a female. Female's coming up as well. Female is definitely coming up. Both of these energies are females. So we have the male and a female popping up. The spider represents a female that's webbing the story from behind the scenes, webbing, pretty much how things are, what is said. It represents a mom as well, but it's a strong energy that can represent, that can have, what's the word? Influence over someone's life. They can, get you caught up in their web. You know what I mean? Could this or be a psyop, a lie, deception? It's a lot going on here, but more information is going to come out. I trust that it will. I just wanted to get this out there because it was just something that I had to do. And I trust that this helps for now. Again, this is all allegedly. I'm not throwing anyone out there saying anything, but I'm just only reading the cards as they come out and trying to make it make sense and explain what is being said from the other side. Okay, so you guys have a wonderful Sunday, and I'll be back soon.